Alright, hello guys, how's it going? In today's video, we are going to be talking about some upcoming severe weather that's going to be going on this week. Unfortunately, yesterday, we had a lot of tornadoes. I'm going to talk about that a little bit later on as well. Anyways, for today's comment of the day, I want to know, do you think we're just going to stick with an enhanced risk for today and tomorrow? Or do you think we will get some sort of moderate risk as well within there some point? Let me know in the comments down below, and I will be picking one of those for tomorrow's video. Let's get straight into this video. Unfortunately, I need to talk about the storm reports from yesterday. Really crazy day yesterday. My Facebook feed was filled with storm reports and all sorts of weather reports of these tornadoes, especially the ones that happened in Mississippi. I'm sure you heard about it as well. We had 25 tornado reports yesterday, which was far more than I think anybody was really expecting for the day yesterday. 46 wind reports and 24 hail reports. Unfortunately, at least 2 of those tornadoes down there in Mississippi were very damaging and very strong and large tornadoes. So we're obviously going to need to wait and hear more news on that. But unfortunately, it seems like we had 2 major tornadoes, at least down there for the state of Mississippi. I hope everybody's all right down there. If I have any viewers that are watching from down there, obviously this is just a very unfortunate situation. Let's talk about that day 1 categorical outlook. So this is for today, Monday, May 3rd. I want to say April so bad. The first week, guys, of every month is so difficult because I want to say the month before. Because I'm just going, making a video every single day, and I get so used to saying April, and then it's May, and then I have to get used to saying May, and then by the time it's June, I'll keep trying to say May. It's so confusing for me. But let's just get right into it. We have a general thunderstorm risk there for the lighter green regions. This is pretty much most of the eastern half of the country. We also have a very large marginal risk there, which includes the entire state of my home state, Virginia there, but also many other surrounding states as well. Then we get 2 slight risk areas, the 2 yellow areas there, one there for Texas up through Oklahoma, and then eventually up and through the Ohio Valley as well, and then also one down there for the southeast as well, which is a little bit smaller. We also have that enhanced risk, and this is where we begin to see widespread severe weather becoming likely. Oklahoma, Arkansas, Missouri, Illinois, Indiana, and Kentucky is where we expect the worst of this severe weather to occur, but I really want everybody to pay attention everywhere. Because we didn't expect tornadoes yesterday. We got tornadoes yesterday. Could be the same thing today. It could be the same thing any day. So please be on high alert during these severe weather events. Let's just break down these individual outlooks though. Day 1 wind outlook. This is all within 25 miles of a given location, by the way, the percentages here, but we have a 5% chance there in the green, a 15% chance there in the 2 yellow regions, and then a 30% chance there in the red, with that hatched region indicating very damaging wind possible within that region. For the hail outlook, we have a 5% chance there within all of the green areas, and then a 15% chance there within the 2 yellow regions. Again, the hatched risk area for Oklahoma and Texas, that is where we expect 2-inch diameter hail or more to be possible there. And then finally, that tornado risk, we have a 2% chance there within the very large green region. You're going to want to pay attention everywhere. And then a 5% chance there within the brown, which is just a little bit more chance, obviously more than double the chance than the green region. But please, if you're anywhere inside or outside of this color shaded area, please just pay attention. Don't really pay too much attention to the percentage. Just be on high alert regardless. That's what I could say is the best advice at this point. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to move on and we're going to take a look at some modeled guidance, simulated radar, our shear, our cape, all sorts of things coming up in just a moment. Alright, now here we are taking a look, and as you can see, we're going to have thunderstorms around already for like now and even before now. This is probably like 5 a.m. Today, so this is a little bit earlier, and there's just going to be thunderstorms already ongoing for the southeast. But by the time we reach about 1 or 2 p.m., you can see some thunderstorms developing there, or at least strengthening there for Alabama, Kentucky, West Virginia, North Carolina as well, all over the place. Here is the Cape, and the Cape is going to be very high the next few days for many regions. We see plenty of 1,000 plus amounts. That's the green and the yellow regions. The yellow regions and the red regions is like 2,000, 3,000. My state of Virginia, in the very southeastern portion, could have 2,000 plus amounts, which is pretty high for this region. Now, for portions of the south central United States, as we switch this towards more down there, we could have 5,000 plus Cape. This is saying that the maximum anywhere on this map right now is 5,690 on the Cape, which I don't think I've broken this down, but this is our convective available potential energy. This is basically thunderstorm fuel. The more of this you have, the longer these thunderstorms can basically begin to strengthen because there's more fuel available for them to just keep tracking along and strengthening or at least maintaining. So that's kind of how it goes. Now here's the shear. The shear today, thankfully, isn't going to be insanely high. It's going to be more in a moderate, which will be enough for tornadoes to develop, but it's thankfully not like through the roof. That's the only good news I have to share with this at this point. Let's move forward with this simulated radar, and this is by about 11 p.m. and you can see still we're just getting our pretty severe thunderstorms developing there for the central United States and even up and through the Ohio Valley. I don't want to make you feel like there won't be severe thunderstorms before this, but this is mostly when I think the enhanced risk severe weather is going to be getting going. By time we're taking a look at about 5 a.m., maybe 6 a.m. here on Tuesday, May 4th. Oh my gosh, there I go again, guys. We still see some thunderstorms down there for Tennessee and Kentucky, but they're a little less severe looking by this point. And then, especially by about 8 a.m., you can see there is some thunderstorms for, again, Tennessee, but not looking quite as severe. Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to move on, and we're going to take a look at the Day 2 categorical outlook, where we have another enhanced risk, could be even worse than Day 1. All right, now here we are taking a look at that categorical outlook for Tuesday, May 4th. And as you can see, we have the general thunderstorm risk. We have 3 of those, actually. One down there for Florida that for some reason is separated from the southeast one. I really just feel like those should be connected at that point. That's so funny that they would separate that like that. I think there's probably got to be a chance there could be thunderstorms in between those 2 lighter green areas down there for Georgia and Florida, but whatever. Up there for the Rockies as well, just east of the Rockies, we do have a general thunderstorm risk as well. Then we again have a marginal risk extending all the way from Texas up through New York, so a very large region. Then the yellow area, the slight risk area there for the yellow. And then we have that enhanced risk once again, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, and Tennessee as well. Now, for our individual outlooks, we have a 5% chance of wind there in the green, a 15% chance there in the yellow, and then a 30% chance there in the red within 25 miles of a given location. The hail is a little bit more of a limited chance here, but we have a 5% chance there in the green, and then a 15% chance there in the yellow, alongside a hatched area from Louisiana up through Mississippi, Alabama, and Tennessee. Again, that's where 2-inch diameter hail or more is possible. And then for that tornado risk so far, we have a 2% chance there in the green, and then a 5% chance there in the brown. Again, tomorrow you're going to want to pay attention to all of these regions, regardless of that percentage. Don't be like, oh, there's only a 2% chance, I'm not even going to look if there's a warning or not. That's a bad mentality to have, and that's why I always specify that you should be paying attention regardless, because there's been plenty of large tornadoes in 2% chances, and I'm pretty sure there's probably been a lot of tornadoes outside of even a 2% chance risk where the Storm Prediction Center just got it wrong, and there was a tornado well outside of that. Somebody could leave it in the comments if they know of an example of that, but I'm sure it has had to have happened in history, obviously multiple times probably. Now, let's just get right into the modeled guidance again. And as you can see on our simulated radar, this is at about 1 or 2 p.m. here on May 4th. And as you can see, there will be some thunderstorms already in the area, and let's just take a look at that Cape real quickly. We're going to have, again, just 3,000, 4,000 amounts here around for the red regions, which is most of the severe weather regions. Shear could be a little bit higher by time we're taking a look at tomorrow instead of today. I think the browns and the red showing up on the back end is a little bit concerning, because that does lead to a bigger tornado threat than we have throughout the day today. The one thing we have going for us is that storm mode looks to be linear. As we're taking a look at about 6 or 7 p.m. here on Tuesday, May 4th, you can see that there is just a line of thunderstorms. Usually these are a little less tornadic than if there's those discrete supercells, which would be the ones that are just all by themselves, just really potent thunderstorms that are kind of isolated to themselves. Those ones tend to be a little bit worse, but these embedded supercells can also be very, very bad, so I don't want to downplay it at all. I'm trying to be optimistic here. Now, by the time we're taking a look at about 11 p.m., you can see, again, just a linear storm mode there, moving through the deep south states here, even Tennessee, and then these generally fizzle out by about 4 a.m. or so here on Wednesday, May 5th. Anyway, for our confidence tab, we are at a 5 out of 6. These are the next 2 days. I didn't talk about anything medium or long range, so I'm feeling quite confident in this. I do think there is a chance of a moderate risk on Tuesday. It looks like one of those days, and how large they left that enhanced risk just makes me believe they think there could be a chance they want to upgrade that to moderate, unfortunately. So we're going to be watching closely for that. Anyway, for today's comment of the day, I asked you guys, how many named storms, hurricanes, and major hurricanes do you think there will be this upcoming hurricane season? And CloudWatcher said named storms 20, hurricanes 11, and major hurricanes 5. Obviously, this is on the higher end of things. This was like the very highest end of my hurricane numbers forecast that we released yesterday. So I think this is possible, but that would be a very active season. Anyway, for today's patron highlight of the day, I want to thank you all for supporting the channel, but especially our platinum patrons: Property Damage, Job and Bennett, James Wade, Dovey Nagel, Alan Belemo, Adam S., Larry the Pan, Donna Carnes, Cameron Marshall, and Adam Mattis, alongside our diamond patrons: Bill Roberts, Alan Sherry, Marcus Connolly, Noah Harley, Michael Codalessa, Michael Buell, Catbite, Charles Stinnett, Kellen Manhart, It's Jay, Cindy Klein, Mark J, Luke Falagos, Gary's, and John Quilisi. If you would like to be a part of this exciting patron end screen of the day, you can do so by joining our very awesome Patreon page in the description and in the pinned comments down below. Also, for our channel members, Weather Top Dog Hair Farms 1, and then Superfan Phoenix Nimitz. If you would like to join our channel membership, this will be next to that subscribe button. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Again, be sure to share this with your friends, family, and social media. Be sure to destroy the like button and leave a comment down below for the YouTube algorithm. Be sure to subscribe if you like weather-related content, and I will see you guys in the next video.